Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Droman's Land. I hope you're having an amazing day. This video is to kind of kickstart a new playlist I've got going. Recently I was going through some of my old footage I had on one of my external hard drives from my time in South Korea, and it kind of got me to thinking that it would be cool to share that in 2023 with the things I've learned since then, and share a bit more about my journey with you, my viewers. My time there really did a lot for both my career and my personal development, and I thought it was just something that would be fun to share on this channel. It's a little bit windy though, so let's get back inside and we'll talk a little bit more about what you can expect to see. So let's just back up a little bit. Let's just give a little bit of context here. When I graduated university way back in 2017, there just wasn't really a ton of work in my home city, that being Calgary. So rather than twiddling my thumbs and waiting for things to get better, I decided to move overseas, and that was South Korea, at first at least. I spent about 6 months originally living in a small city called Songdo, which is just connected to Incheon, which is actually the oldest city in Korea, and I worked as a teacher. This was a great gig. I really loved what I did, and actually during that time I got some exposure to the foreign community that was there. I met my two best friends who are actually now going to be groomsmen and best men at my wedding, and I also got to travel with a business that would later employ me. But fast forward a little bit, the school transfers me to Vietnam, which is great, and that's actually where I started my own little travel channel because I wanted to show my family what I was seeing while I was traveling. And that was really when I started using my camera more seriously.
I'm for real. I'm for real.
And that golden piece of gear was the Nikon D7100. I loved it so much. It was a great piece of kit and I got a lot of usage out of it, and it really brought me into the world of cameras and YouTubing. But fast forward a couple months, I end up deciding to move on from teaching. So I end up going back to South Korea, and I end up spending the better part of 2 years there, working both on my personal channel as well as on a company's YouTube channel, hosting, curating content, shooting, traveling, and doing lots of amazing things. I got to experience a lot of great stuff that really helped me learn not just about my camera, but about myself. So in this playlist, I'm just going to be sharing some of those memories, some of those videos with you all. And obviously some of the footage is a bit shaky. It's not really the same caliber of what I shoot now, but something that's really fun to look at, especially for me looking back. I'll share with you all some drone clips I got from various different regions and tell you some fun stories. I'll show you some cool markets. I'll educate you as much as I can on the history of Korean alcohol. And to round it all out, I will be sharing some of the footage I captured on my last couple weeks that I lived there with my Fuji X-T20 paired with a bunch of vintage lenses. I obviously already did a full edit of that footage, but I held on to it because I thought maybe a couple years down the road I might want to re-edit it and share it on this channel. So that's what this playlist is going to be about. It's not so much a dive into gears, it's more of a dive into myself and sort of my story that got me to where I am now. And I'm still growing and I'm still learning, and I'm not sitting here saying that my channel is perfect and I make great content, but I learned a lot. And we'll also have some guests on some of the videos along the way. So I hope you guys are amped up. Stay tuned for those videos, and I look forward to sharing my story with you. Whew.